Hey there, everybody. Pete here from Comic Book Geezers. Welcome to another edition of the show. The band's back together after a few week break. Look who we got here.
Mr. Wild Bill. And comic book fans, welcome back to another episode of Comic Book Geezers. Yes, we have, I guess, been separated for a while there. Things going crazy with life. And
life. My family, some stuff going on, good stuff going on there. I went on vacation for the first time in like 5 years. That was kind of cool. And then, just busy stuff going on the weekends. And so you guys were kind of stuck with me for a couple of weeks, just me. And I know we got a lot of folks asking, where the hell's Wild Bill been? Where's he been? Even Kirk, where's Kirk? Well, here we are. Kirk is going to be coming up on an episode, I think, next week, so he's got some cool stuff to show you. But in the meantime,
speaking of Kirk,
while we haven't been together, him and Kirk have been going out to cons and shopping and stuff like that. So, Bill, we're going to do 2 episodes of Bill showing off some recent acquisitions.
Yeah. That's what this episode's all about.
Yeah.
I also, prior to the con, you couldn't make it because your family came over. So Kirk and I went. Prior to that, last month, I guess at the end of August, I stopped at an antique shop nearby. I found them on Facebook, so I went and checked them out. And I actually picked up, I don't think I showed this off, but I picked up this, trade paperback graphic novel of the XMen masterworks. This was published in 1993, and of course, as you can see, it has Giant X-Men #1, which is the first story, classically reprinted in here. And also the other 4 issues, issue X-Men 94, 95, 96, and 97.
All significant issues.
These are all, this was all the change.
Yeah,
because everybody who knows the X-Men know that they were reprints for years, and then when they started their second journey, you could say this was the kickoff of the second X-Men saga with the new costumes and new characters.
Yeah, so of course you go to buy this, now you're going to pay big bucks for it.
I have shown these 2 off. I have these 2 in my collection, but I don't have these 2. I got these from Tony, my buddy Tony. Yeah. But yeah, these at least 50. This minimal 50 to 100 for these 2 up here.
Wow.
And this one's $1,000. This book. Right?
Oh yeah, minimum. Yeah, exactly.
So. Not a bad score. I read these. Actually, a good read. Definitely on my list someday to do inside the cover. So not bad. I figured I'm not a big X-Men fan, so I jumped on that. That was $10, so that wasn't bad.
Can't beat that.
Then I got a #1 war comic, Combat Kelly, which didn't go very far. He only went like 8 issues, or maybe 12. I think it was like 8 issues. But I guess this guy was he didn't have enough to take over Sergeant Fury, I guess. But Combat Kelly, #1, it was a #1 issue, and it was $5.
So is this a World War II thing?
Yes.
Okay, well, here's the deal. 20-cent comics, that's what, 72?
This is, 72 or 73.
73. All right, so, Vietnam is just about done. We're now 20-some-odd years, or 20 years plus after the World War II.
30,
so I think, most of the war comics were already over by this point in time. So maybe
But there were still a lot of them coming out in the early 70s. DC did a lot of them.
Yeah, true.
Right? Sergeant Rock.
Yeah.
All kinds. But this is a #1, so I picked it up. Yeah, it was like #1. So this was from the con. What we're going to show off now is from the con a couple weeks ago. It was about 3 weeks ago. Kirk and I went to. And Kirk was pulling these out for me from the dollar bin. Yeah, it's $1 because the tape hit it right there.
Yeah. And that looks to be a Bernie Wrightson cover.
It is.
It's a great cover.
It is a Bernie Wrightson cover.
Yeah.
But he's not on the inside.
One of those deals. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. But other guys are on the inside. I forgot who. Yeah, Bernie's just on the outside. But I didn't realize that till I looked it up later when I got home. But his name is on here, right there.
Yep, there we go. Yep.
Bernie's name right down there.
Yep.
So you got different stories. Who you got in there? Might be the next page.
Steve Skeet's art, R. Villamonte. Don't know who that is. Oh, nice werewolves. Yeah, there we go. Pretty cool.
Why is everything in your camera looking backwards today?
Oh, that's just because the new camera. It looks backwards to us, but it shows up okay when you get.
All right. Not bad for $1.
Can't beat that.
So this is the second Weird Mysteries Tales in my collection. I think I have issue 21. So now this is 21. I think number 8 is the first one, which is a 20-cent issue.
Gotcha.
So then Kirk also snagged this for me.
Unexpected. Look at that. Could you imagine seeing that in the gumball machine?
The demon heads.
Demon heads.
Yeah,
in the
they
gumball
wanted to pull
machine.
out your money to buy those.
Right, and you'd be spending all your money there.
Absolutely. Ernie Chen cover.
Oh yeah, look at that. Very
See?
cool. Yeah.
Down below.
Yeah.
The signature.
The unmistakable signature.
This is right there.
Yeah.
Then I got a couple Ghost issues.
The Murdering Spectres.
This is number 44, which was nice because I have issue 41. And issue 76, the 40-cent range. This is probably like 1979, 1980.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not used to this camera. This is fucking me up.
There you go.
I like the other one better.
But this one comes out better. It does HD.
Yeah. HD.
Yes.
Humpty Dumpty. Son of Satan.
Classic issue right there.
Number 2. Is this a Gil Kane cover? Because he did a lot of them.
Yeah, it looks like it. Might
Okay.
be.
Taking a guess.
Might be.
Werewolf by Night. Number 34.
That's a Gil Kane cover.
This is definitely cool.
House of Evil. House of Death.
Not bad for $5. Swamp Thing. Number 8. Now I have number 7, so I had to get number 8. This guy had more. This guy was the only vendor I couldn't haggle with. All his books were $5, so his books were in great shape, though. Got this from Zap Comics the other day. I went to Zap by myself, but they had a lot of stuff that I wasn't interested in.
Yeah.
The newer books.
And that's another Gil Kane cover. Boy, Gil
Yes,
Kane is represented today.
This is a Herb Trimpe cover. Herb Trimpe.
Yeah, look at that.
War is Hell, number 15, the last issue in this run. So I picked up some war comics. For those of you who want to see war comics, we don't really have a lot. But
I've never ever read an issue of War is Hell, ever.
I heard the first ones were like reprints, like the first 6 or 7.
Reprints from old Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos?
Apparently.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
then they started...
Obviously this, like that.
This might be the last of the reprints. Then I think issue 9, they gave this other character, Kowalski? John
Kowalski.
John Kowalski was the next character to take over this run of War is Hell. Then I picked up a couple issues of Fear.
Yeah, very nice.
Number 8.
These are great.
I have 4 and 6. Now I have...
And yes,
And
for those of
8
you
and 9.
asking, Fear was the original Adventures into Fear. So it
Yeah, it went
started
from
as Fear
Fear
to Adventures into Fear.
Yeah, they did that with all their titles, right? Creatures on the Loose was Tower of Shadows,
Yep,
right?
Yep.
There was also Tower of Darkness, or
Yep.
Chamber of
Darkness, yeah.
which became Tomb of Darkness, right?
Yeah, or something like that.
No,
Beware.
Beware the Monsters Are Coming changed to Tomb of
Right,
Darkness.
and Where Creatures Roam was something else before or after. I mean,
Yes.
they kept
Creatures on the Loose, number 32 with Craven,
there
the
you
hunter,
go.
going against the Man-Wolf.
Yeah, great battle.
It's not Spider-Man, it's the Man-Wolf.
Craven.
You don't see Craven fighting too many other characters.
No, he's such a great villain, though. A great character.
And he's just like a strong man. He really doesn't have any superpowers, but he's like a super hunter.
Yeah, super hunter. Yeah.
He's kind of like the Batman of villains.
Kind of.
Right? He's got no superpowers.
Yep.
Ghosts, number 10. Now the oldest in my collection. Ooh,
Uh,
look at that. Nice cover,
cool.
man.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
I like that.
The Hell Beast of Berkeley Square.
It's just like the hands, how they tower over the house. This has 4 different stories in it. But that's the oldest ghost in my collection now. Batman, number 252, with the Spook. And I have the Spook as a villain in Detective Comics. So, another...
Didn't we do an episode on those like one-hit wonders? And
I said the
you
Spook.
and now you have 2. So now
Yeah.
it's not a one-hit wonder anymore. See
But
that?
I clarify and say one-hit wonders in my
collection.
collection.
Well, now he doesn't count anymore.
Batman
He's
has
disqualified.
700 issues, but I don't have all 700 issues of Batman. But yeah, people are like, yeah, well, he's in this. I'm like, yeah, but he's not in my collection. So he's a one-hit wonder. Don't you see it from my point of view? So yeah, he's a 2-hit wonder now in my collection.
There you go.
Yes, absolutely. Definitely cool. Batman issue 209, the oldest Batman in my collection now. Definitely, I like this cover, man. Definitely cool.
That's interesting.
Who's making these tiger tracks, Batman? Well, Tiger Batman is
Turn around.
Yes, I like the claws.
Yeah.
I would just love to see him really shred Robin. That would be a great whole issue. Oh, Conan number 73.
Nice.
I wanted to stop at Conan 72 because he went 150 issues, and I got to make room, draw the line.
Why not just do 75?
Well, I said, why not just do 73? I'll take 73 for... He didn't have 74 or 75. He had higher numbers. I'm like, no, you're not going to get me.
That's a great cover right there.
It is. It is very nice. So that concludes one of my recent acquisition episodes for you guys. I got another stack, which we'll do in the next episode when I...
By the way, our friend Scott Berry, who's also a Marvel collector, and he appears on Sea of Tranquility every now and then, he told me not too long ago, so I told him I was only going to collect Conans up to 75. He said, you really should go to 100 because a lot of the ones between 75 and 100 are really good. Okay. So I've rethought that. So Scott,
something to think about, huh?
Yeah.
All right, something to think about completely different now.
There you go.
All this time we had off, I didn't do nothing.
Tales of Shar.
Tales of Shar. Disapproval code. See the thumbs down? Disapproval code?
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
I like the head over here in the basket.
Oh, you got a guillotine. Look at that.
Yes.
And this is issue number 29.
29.
Still only 2 cents.
Tales of Shar.
You got some nice colors on this one.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. So what do you call this guy? Like the voodoo lizard man or something like that? He looks like.
Well, he's the executioner.
He's the executioner. Okay. He's got
He's got a guillotine. He's got a really crazy.
I like whatever he's got on his head because he's got this like voodoo thing going on in his head.
Oh, his head.
But then he's got
like a demon head.
Yeah, and he's got lizard claws and
ugly feet. Birds.
This is good.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Disapproval code. Thumbs down.
Yeah.
The head's already... The head... I didn't draw the head into the basket, but the head can fall into the basket.
Gotcha. So it's hanging on by a piece
thread.
Of sinew.
Yes. Maybe by a vein.
Yeah, there you go.
But I didn't bother drawing his decapitated body behind him. That's all I would have had to add in here.
Yeah, no need.
So,
That's
anyway, that's Tales of Shar, number 29.
I like that.
Comic book geezers coming right at you.
Very cool. That's becoming one of my favorites, I think.
You like that one?
Yeah,
it's going on your refrigerator, maybe?
Well, it's going on your but yeah, it's very cool.
Well, thank you. All right, gang, that's it for this episode of Comic Book Geezers. Stay tuned for more Inside the Covers. Pete's got a couple of things he's going to throw at you next time. So we'll be back with more stuff. As always, please click the like button if you like this video. Share it with your friends. Tell all your comic book loving friends about Comic Book Geezers. If they don't know about us, we thank you for your help and your subscriptions and your comments. Keep them coming. And we'll see you next time on Comic Book Geezers.
That's right. I am Pete. Thanks for watching, everybody, and catch you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.